Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about what I did to break, I guess, that teeter top we go through when we're trying to lose weight. And I really focused on my group that I have on Facebook, Keeping It Optavia with Felicia Nurse. If you guys don't know this, I get so much from all of you, so much that you guys are helping me. It seems totally backwards because you guys are so kind and you thank me all the time for running such a great support group for all of us. But what you didn't know is that I learned probably so much more than you think from all of you. So today I'm going to talk about what I did by using the information in the group I lost over 5 pounds this week, which is totally unheard of unless it's like at the beginning of your journey, especially for me. So if you want to hear what I did, then just keep watching. Seriously, can you even believe it? I couldn't. I'm honestly blown away. But when I sit and think about what I did, it really isn't so shocking. So in the group, I've consistently seen and have gotten comments, and some people argue it, some people don't, about substitutions. A lot of people out there are kind of fed up with Optavia right now. There's a lot of things out of stock, things that were told to us that were going to be back in stock in the beginning of the year, which aren't. And some of the things have come back in stock, but others haven't. And people are saying that they're frustrated because there's no word from Optavia on what the hell's going on. So people look for substitutions. And in that group that I have, I am not your typical Optavia group. I allow discussion because I feel like we can learn from one another. And lo and behold, boy, I did learn a lot. So when I first started this journey a couple of years ago, before I jumped back on it, one of the things that my coach said to me, and I've said it before and it still resonates true, is she goes, I would have eaten dirt if I knew that dirt would have gotten me to goal. It's a very powerful thing for me. I literally think about that statement a lot. And with looking in the group, with these posts about substitutions like Wonder Slim and Built Bars, and just there's a lot of products out there that you can use in the place of a fueling. And I know if you're familiar with the Life book and whatnot, that Dr. A even talks about different things that you can substitute for fuelings. But I truly believe that when Optavia or Medifast originally was created, it was created structurally, scientifically, for a reason. It was made to work, and it does work. Now, a lot of people out there can substitute things with no problem, but if you're like me, the turtle, the slow loser, I swear, guys, they don't. Maybe in a pinch, but when the foot hits the pavement, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a good phrase. If you want to lose the weight loss phase of this program is the most, I think, the most important. Once you get beyond that and you've reached your goal to transition and substitute and find things that work, I think it's awesome. But I really believe that if you follow Optavia the way it's written, and I'm going to get into that, you'll have the same success that I did. When I say follow it as it's written, what I mean is, if you read through the Optavia, that little spiral book that we all get with our first order, if you read through that, they give you all of the things that constitute as like a lean, a leaner, and a leanest. They give you the foods, right? They give you suggestions. And same with the vegetables. They'll tell you the lowest carb, the moderate carb, the highest carb. They give you a list, and it's small, of the good fats, the healthy fats that they want you to use. They tell you to use a healthy fat with your lean and green, if it's warranted, depending upon the protein you choose. They don't say, use your fat in the morning with a cheddar herb biscuit and then eliminate it from your lean and green. They don't say, just because the calorie count with this matches sort of what Optavia gives you, use that instead. No, they don't say that. They say to you, here's the map, follow it. And lo and behold, guys, the map is right. It'll get you to that pot of gold. You just have to follow it. Now, I know it's expensive because that's another thing that I see in the group. Totally get it. And for some people, honestly, finding other solutions may benefit them financially. Maybe it works. If it works financially and everything else, and you're losing and you have no reason to be watching this video, awesome. But if you're watching this video because you're teetering and nothing's happening, or you're just losing super slow, if you evaluate what you've been doing, I'm telling you, there's something in there that's not 100%. If you're following the plan 100%, with your fuelings, with everything. Now, when I say that with the fuelings, if you pull out a packet of brownie mix, it tells you to add a couple of tablespoons of water, mix in the little ramekin, and throw it in the microwave. Sure, you can put it in an air fryer or an oven, but I'm talking about what you're supposed to do with the fueling once the packet is opened. If you follow that, because that's how it was written. It didn't say, and if you want, add baking powder and egg whites and some of your green and maybe a fat. It doesn't say that. It's like, here's the brownie, mix it with water, cook it, and eat it. That's your fueling. If you do that with all of your fuelings, you should be golden, right? A couple of people were asking me, did you eliminate your condiments? Did you not? No. 3 condiments and 1 to 2 or 0 healthy fats are included in the program. So by all means, eat your condiments, but make sure they are a condiment and not a condiment and a half. 4 condiments. Don't do that to yourself, and don't not have your condiments, because that's, again, built into the program. The goal is to stay within what they're giving you. If you eliminate your condiments, your healthy snack, your fat, your calories are even going to be lower, and not such a great idea. If you go overboard, if you feel like you're in the need to add more protein, then maybe 5-in-1 isn't for you. The 5-in-1 and other programs too, they're all built within parameters specifically to lose weight. Other than that, you're transition, right? So when you're in the fat loss phase, when you are trying to lose that weight, stick to the plan. It's written for you. It's like me saying, you want to lose 20 pounds? Here's how to do it. And me literally handing you a roadmap. Would you, if you knew that worked, if you knew you could lose 20 pounds with my roadmap, and it said take this highway straight to your destination, would you get on that highway and then start taking side roads and maybe going backwards a little bit and then forward a little bit? And then, no way in hell would you do that. You would take that road and go, right? I know I would. If someone handed me a map and said, Lori, if you want to lose 20 pounds, you need to go from the big oak tree to that maple tree. Straight line, go. Why in the world would I take all these side shortcuts and around and all that other stuff, hoping to get there when I could just go straight there? That's the mentality that we have to have if we want to succeed on the weight loss part of the program. Sure, you can incorporate all kinds of things, substitute all that other stuff when you transition off, okay? Because this is not meant to be on forever. This is to lose the weight, right? So when you want to lose the weight, don't try to shortcut it. Don't be adding a ton of stuff to all your fuelings. Don't hack everything. Don't be eating a lot of cheese. Just don't do it, right? It's not easy. I'm not saying that this is easy, and I'm not saying that that stuff doesn't work. If you want to detour and go all the way around and all that other stuff and it works for you, do it. But I would say for the majority of us spending $300 to $400 every month, I want the quickest, shortest, straightest route to my goal. I don't want to be deviating. I don't want to take side streets, shortcuts, up a hill, down. I just want to get there. Once I get there, then I can start substituting and transitioning and doing it the right way, guys. We're trying to lose the weight. I also cut out diet soda. I cut out the only thing that I have with artificial sweetener in it this past week was my 1 tablespoon of sugar-free International Delight creamer. That's it. And it's actually in the plan as a dairy creamer, whatnot. So you can use that. But I still believe that the artificial sweeteners can cause cravings and can make people kind of hungrier than they should be. With that being said, I stayed away from diet soda. I stayed away from cheese sticks. I stayed away from adding extra protein, and the weight came off. Is that like a surprise to me? I say I was shocked when I got on the scale, but when you think about it, I wasn't really shocked. I know this program works. I lost over 50 pounds on it, week after week, consistent, every week. Why? Because I wasn't hacking. I wasn't cheating. I wasn't detouring. I just went straight to goal. That's what I did. Why was it so hard to get that in me again? I don't know. You know, sometimes I'm hungrier, and sometimes I feel like I could eat a cheese stick and it won't hurt me. In the moment, it's great because you have a little snack and you're like, okay. But when you're trying to reach a goal, that's a shortcut. You're literally not supposed to do that unless you literally deduct that from your lean and green, because I know that cheese sticks are part of the plan. So is cheese. But how many of us do that? How many have a cheese stick, let's say for 80 calories, right? And you truly deduct it. Maybe some of you do. I don't. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes at night if I'm hungry, I'll eat a cheese stick. And it satisfies me. I don't know, for like an hour I feel good, and then afterwards I'm like, why the hell did I just do that? No big deal, right? It's 80 calories. I could burn that off. But you know how long it takes to burn off 100 calories? So if you want to get to goal and you're tired of losing the same couple pounds and gaining it back over and over and over, and you're tired of having a company that's out of stock with supply, and you're tired of your bank account, you know, getting that money taken out of every month, and you just want to get there, just do it. Do it like they wrote it to do. I don't know. There's no magic bullet. There's no magic cure, but it works. It literally works. It's scientifically proven to work. It's up to you. You do the work. The company, you're literally paying them for product and for the guidance and for the roadmap. You're like paying for the roadmap. Why then would you not use it? And I'm guilty too. This is not a lecture. I'm just talking. Why don't we do that? We obviously have moments where maybe you're stressed, maybe you're tired, maybe you're hungry. You know, I was talking about that in a video that I did not long ago. Maybe there's a reason. Maybe you decided, maybe you chose it. Whatever the reason, if you are looking to take the road to your goal, push that aside. Think of my coach when she said she would have eaten dirt to get there. That's how much you have to want it. You have to want this more than anything. And in that group, there's people that I'm watching. There's a girl, Megan, in there. She is rocking this. She posts all her non-scale victories, a new pair of jeans. She's down a size. Girl, if you're watching this, shout out to you. You're an inspiration to me. You really are. I watch you. You're following the program. No surprise, right? No surprise. You're doing amazing. And I know that we're all proud of you. But there's many people in the group doing that. And then I see the same people over and over. And again, that I'm part of it too. We lose the same few pounds and gain them. Lose them, gain them. We're stuck. We can't do anything about it. Yes, we can. Do the plan as it's written. That's the only thing I can say. So with all of that out there, I'm going to do it again this week. And I know that I'm going to have a weight loss, and I'm excited about it. I think when I get excited about it, when I can have like a good week and then have another good week, it's like the snowball effect. Sometimes when it's stagnant or you get in that funk, right? It's like, I'll have a cheese stick. Who cares? I didn't lose any weight. Or TMI for the guys here. Oh God, I got my period. Oh, why did I gain 0.4? Come on guys, that's water weight. You know that. Maybe you had, cauliflower fried rice and you had a lot of sodium in it from the soy sauce, and oh my God, you got on the scale and you're up. Takes a lot to gain fat. Most of the little weight gains you see are water retention. Maybe you went over your calories, maybe whatever, but there's a reason for it. And again, I'm going to say it, take the roadmap that you're paying for and get to goal. I could bring in a million other things, but I think those are the most important. Stick to the plan. Eat the fuelings as they're written out. Don't be adding egg whites. Don't be adding baking soda. That's like a killer for a lot of us. Have your good fat with your lean ingredient. Why, right? Somebody will say, well, why? Why can't I have it in the morning if it doesn't really matter when I eat it? But sometimes it does, because synergistically, if you have your healthy protein, your healthy carb, as in veggies, and your healthy fat all in one, that is recipe for success. That's how the plan is written. And if you believe in Optavia, Dr. A, he's a doctor, right? He is medically trained. There's nutritionists on board. There's so many people with, knowledge of weight loss implemented in developing this plan. It's not just a happenstance. Oop, try this, it'll work. Try this, it'll work. Do it as it's written and you'll lose the weight. How many people search these Optavia, on Instagram, whatever, pictures, they want to see people's before and afters. And if you ask them all, because I've asked, oh my God, I've reached out on these before and after pictures. I can't tell you how many. What was the secret to your success? Every single one, and I mean every one of them said the same thing. They just followed the program. They followed the program as they were instructed to do. That is the key. If you want me to give you the answer on how to be successful on Optavia, follow the key, follow the map, follow the guidelines, follow everything that they tell you to do. Don't run to Costco and buy Built bars because you don't have any of your peanut butter crunch bars. If they don't have something that you like, because there's stuff that I love that's not in stock, yeah, it's frustrating, but you gotta have something else. If you have to have 3 shakes a day and it's not the most favorite thing of yours, but it'll get you to goal, just do it. Then you don't have to keep buying it month after month after month. Follow the directions. That's all I can say, guys. I hope that makes sense to you. If you have any comments or want to discuss this more, let me know in the comment section. If you like this video, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. That stuff doesn't bother me. The only thing that the thumbs up does is it helps promote the video so that other people can see it. And I think a lot of people can benefit from some of this info. So it doesn't hurt me personally if you thumbs down it. I don't care. All right. So let's have another good week, a strong week, get back, focus. Like I always say, stay focused. And that is such a powerful term to me. Stay focused. Why? We want to reach goal. You got to stay focused. Don't let anything, nothing, nobody or no nothing. Don't let it ruin your groove. Just stay focused. Shut the noise out. Follow the program. All right? And I always want to end my video saying this because I truly believe it. Number 1, stay focused. And 2, we can do this. Yes, we can. Right? As long as we do it together. When I mean together is you and me. We are in this together. I'm doing it with you guys. You're doing it with me. Let's feed off each other's energy. Let's listen to each other's tips and successes and failures, because you can learn so much from somebody who's struggling, because you can see what they're doing and think, damn, you know what? I do that too sometimes. Maybe that's part of the problem, and work on it together. Cheer people on when they lose weight. A lot of people say they're losing weight and nobody notices. Trust me, they're noticing, but they're probably so insecure with themselves that they won't say it. Don't believe that people aren't noticing it. Trust me when I tell you that. That's another video, and I think I have one on that from a long time ago. So have a wonderful weekend. Take this information, hit the ground running, have a wonderful week, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great day.